My fourth video is on Starfall. Starfall is a website that has introductory level math and reading activities. Again, in my particular position, I teach students with low cognitive functioning, and so I'm often teaching very basic skills. We need to repeat them numerous times, and so the more resources I have to teach the same skill, the better off I am, so that the students don't get bored and so that I can see if they really have mastered a concept in multiple different ways. The reason I selected Starfall was because it is a good, reliable website that has a lot of free activities. It is not web browser specific. There is a more advanced version of it that you can pay for, but the free version is just as good, and there started off more as the free-based version before it got into the fee-based version. So all those free ones are still there and for access for the students. My intended audience, again, are my students and also my parents. It gives them another resource to use with the students. And it allows the students to show their mastery of concepts in different ways. Each student is different in the way they want to present their mastery of the concept and the way in which they want to learn a certain concept. So Starfall allows for just one of those extra resources for students to use. The two ISTE standards that are covered by Starfall is 2A and 2B. 2A is design or adapt relevant learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity, and to develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and assessing their own progress. So, Starfall does many things for us. Let's go to the website and so you can see what it's like. Starfall, it is basically a reading site. It also has some math math to it now, and you can see that it is now has some Common Core aspects to it as well. We have the Learn to Read site here, where students can get on and learn different concepts of reading from the basic an and at of phonics.
Make a word with and to match the picture. Can.
And it gives you a picture. You have a letter and you make the word. As you can see, you can do different fill-in-the-blank activities with Starfall. You can also have books that are read that are to deal with the same listening sound. And it has a short little book, Zach Rat. And it helps guide through it, and you can see the different pages that come along with the Starfall. It has a nice short simple little story that eventually hopefully your students are ready to read, beginning stories. So those are the reading aspects. It also has more with time and money and shapes that they've added to it here recently. And then you also here have the holidays. So Starfall is really nice for our students who want to see their curriculum shown to them in a different format than the typical paper to pencil activity or folder activity. This is a nice interactive computer activity.